I could just, turn to Google, but that's the easy way. Good morning, afternoon, or indeterminate time of day to you, my friends on the internet. Brian here, and today I want to give you my impression on the Transformers Combiner Wars Rust Dust figure, who is the chest shield for Victorion, which is the fan-built combiner that we chose the parts of. Yeah. So, as you can see, she is a repaint of Groove, and there's really nothing different about them other than the paint scheme. I love her paint scheme, though. I like the red and green. I like the black. I love the cracked windshield. And I also really like the Cybertronian language, written stuff, words, I can speak, that are written on her windshield. If anyone wants to translate these and post a link down to stuff down below, I would welcome knowing what these say on all of these on Victorion versions. So, being from the Sea of Rust, she, in my head at least, is like a daredevil and just drives through the wasteland doing extreme action jumps and stuff. So I am okay with cracked windshield and perhaps smidges of paint that aren't particularly good. In fact, I'm actually okay with that on all of these Victorion limbs, because it's like they're in a hostile environment. I can kind of see them trying to keep up appearances and not be damaged profusely by the environment, but damaged by the environment. So I'm okay with that. Anyway, hey, comparison with Groove. There he is. They're exactly the same. And Rust Dust apparently is scared of Groove, because why else would she refuse to be anywhere near him? Since they were instrumental in creating Victorion, here is Chromia and Whinblade, so you can see two bikes together. I'm still okay with this, because I like Cybertronian vehicles, because then you don't have to worry about scale. Granted, this isn't really a Cybertronian vehicle, but hey, I'm fan extrapolating out. Don't ruin my fiction in my head. Ta-da! The entirety of the Touchbearers Victorion team. These ladies look good together, and I like this group. I hope this group sticks around in fiction for quite a while. As for what she can do in vehicle mode, she can roll pretty decently, even on a curved surface like my stage. These still come out way too easily, but that's basically all there is to say about her. She's got some really nice paint on her. I really like the color scheme. I love that that's a whatever millimeter port, so you can use a Tamashi stage with it. That's really it. So, what do you say we go ahead and get her into robot mode and talk about her there and continue on, shall we? Living in the Sea of Rust gives plenty of opportunities to be extreme. She's jumping through a hoop. She's driving through the hole in the wall. She's just being awesome. She's like acrobatic and crap. Trust me, it's true. Trust me! Never underestimate the size of your opponent. Coincidentally, setting this up was really a pain in the butt. Getting a Seraphicus Promenade to just chill out there in midair getting punched, really kind of difficult. Once again, the aura effect did not help me get it on the Tamashi stage at all. And bam, here is Rust Dust in her robot mode with the shield that I've even heard that actually belongs to Jumpstream. Yay, Jumpstream! I actually remembered, haha. But I like the dichotomy of the tiny one with the shield. She already forms the chest shield of Victorion, so why not give her the actual shield and be like, haha, jump in the way and take the blast for somebody. Whoosh. Well, let's bring in Groove just so you can see what she looks like. And hell, why not? Let's just throw in all the size comparisons that I'm going to do. Because there is all the chest shields that I've got and Minimus Ambus to show you that she's kind of small. She's kind of small and cute. As for the head sculpt, it is... Don't be shy. Don't be shy, Groove. It's okay. We still like you. It is the exact same head sculpt as Groove, just painted slightly differently. Yeah. Too bad she didn't get a new head sculpt, but I can understand why she didn't. For articulation, it's the exact same as Groove. Her head swivels barely, and it's really difficult to do anything with. Her arms are on a ball joint, but if you try to do anything with the arms, they start becoming untransformed. but they can spin quite around a lot, and they go out a whole large way. They fully go out. The elbow is also a ball joint, so you get some swivel there and a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Nothing at the waist, but the legs are on ball joints as well, so they can go forward plenty, they can go back very far, they can go out extremely far. They've got a thigh swivel at the thigh, because that's where you thigh swivel. She's got a knee joint which gives you just under 90 degrees. And her foot can go forward, not backwards. Again, because of this tab here, which I am really tempted to just cut off on these things, because I need to be able to get some backwards foot motion on them. So, for what she is, she's not a horribly unposable figure. Actually, no, I'd say she's more posable than she really needed to be, and for that, I'm grateful. And yeah, she can get into some decent feminine style poses, I suppose. But let's bring in the rest of the Torchbearers so you can see the whole team together. Yep, these ladies look good together as a group, and Dust Up here. Yeah, Dust Up here actually benefits the most from having a bit of black in her, actually quite a bit of black in her, to try and break up that red and green sea that you guys are seeing. It definitely does help to have the bit of black in there. Almost forgot to do the size comparison with Whinblade and Chromia, the two of the three that were responsible for creating Victorion in the first place, in the comics anyway. So there you go. And I guess that basically leads into my final thoughts on Rust Dust here. It's an interesting name, not a huge fan of the name, but I do like the color scheme. I like the mold. This is actually probably my favorite of the chest shield molds. I am not opposed to her being part of the group. I definitely voted for Pyra Magna, and thus I voted for Rust Dust as well. Yeah, I guess I'm pleased with her being part of the group. I'm always a fan of size dichotomy, of changing sizes, or not changing sizes, but different sizes in Cybertronians. I don't like size changing. Mass shifting never really appeals to me. I don't know why, it just always kind of bugs me. But Rust Dust here, I like her. She's cool. I get a kick out of her. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about her. How do you feel about the cracked windshield? I still feel the cracked windshield is very appropriate because it seems like the Sea of Rust would be very like dingy and dank, and not dank, but dingy and scuffing and inhospitable. So I like the cracked windshield. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about her. How do you guys feel about the mold choices that were used in Victorion? And just how do you feel about her portrayal in the IDW books? Drop a comment down and let me know. And guys, thank you so very much for those of you who have subscribed to us and continue to watch our videos and pass the word on about us to your friends. You guys are the best audience we could ever have hoped for, and like, you guys are wonderful. So thank you so much. Until next time, guys, I have no idea what pose this is, but Rust Dust says, "Cowabunga, buddies." What? Okay. I'm just gonna waddle away. Bye.